Another beautiful day in the desert, which means we're gonna go do some rake and ride. We've got a pretty sweet trail on the north side of Albuquerque that a lot of people don't really talk about. It's called Raiders of the Lost Nar, and it's a double black, honestly downhill only. It would be insane to hike up, and honestly the hike-a-bike to get to the top is also insane, which I'll show you guys. But it's in pretty bad shape. There's a lot of like little baby heads, you know, like fist-sized rocks, just all throughout the trail, which doesn't make it any more fun. And so we got a couple steel-tined rakes, and we're gonna actually walk the whole track backwards and rake it up, clean it up, and then rip some hot laps on it. We might try to have a bit of a competition too to see who can get done with raking this mile the fastest. So let's go do some trail work.
There's a lot of loose rocks on the trail right now. These are all good rim dingers, and they don't really add to the trail in any way, so we're just going to take them off and keep the steepness and looseness there, but there's no reason to be flinging these up at your bike. This is one of the worst sections that we've seen so far, so we'll get all these good ways off the trail and clean this up.
See, like these are pretty big rocks. Like this thing's like the size of my hand, and you know how it is when you're coming down something like this fast. You hit something like this, it's super easy to get offline. So just doing a little bit of a favor by getting that garbage out of here. Finish the first steep section, which is the very bottom steep section. As you can see, this track is so awesome because it's got all these like really big steep sections. Then you get yourself a little bit of a breather with these like flatter, you know, platforms, and then on to the next steep. So got the first one done. We're gonna go walk this guy, see how it does. And then you can see way off in the distance, there is another one that we're gonna go head to. This track's only a mile, but climbing up it and raking everything off of it makes it feel a little bit longer than a mile. Oh my God, let's keep going. So of course we're just walking the track to rake it. And there's a really cool move over here, kind of halfway down the hill where you come down this big rock spine. And somebody who thought they owned the trail and owned the mountain destroyed the feature and ended up taking out all of these rocks. This guy, which was a small one, and then all this stuff that Sam is adjusting right now was completely destroyed. Which really stinks because if we wouldn't have like walked up this to rake it, we would have been coming down this hill super quick and coming up on this and gotten ourselves really hurt. So it's pretty frustrating that there's some crazy people out there who just think it'd be okay to like hurt people out in public land, but luckily we were able to get it fixed up and probably better than ever. So carrying on. We did not manage to rake the whole thing, but we did get basically the second half of the trail. The way this trail works is there's a ridiculous hike-a-bike to the top, and then huge steeps down into a valley, and you have this really steep climb to get kind of back up onto the next ridge, and then steeps down to the road to where we're parked right now. And so we basically stopped at that middle climb, but got everything from the way down. So feeling pretty tired. That was a lot of work. We thought we were gonna get the whole thing done, but we probably only got about 60 or 70% of it done. But we're gonna eat some food, get hydrated, get the bikes out and do some laps on it. Let's go. We parked at the bottom of Raiders. You guys can see it on Trail Forks. I'll put the link out here. But to get up to the top of it, it's a pretty chill road climb, followed by a little jog up a nice little trail, finishing the climb with an absolutely heinous hike-a-bike. Yup, it keeps going and going, and then it goes a little more. Where's Sam? There he is. But look at the beautiful views behind us. If you're not too busy breathing heavy, the crest is incredible from this part of town. All right, made it to the top. Like I said, up at this peak, we've got just double black or pro. So here, right in front of us, is the start of Raiders. And y'all might be able to see that peak over there. That's where we stopped raking. So we still had this whole other ridge line to rake, which we'll get to later, but you know, you can only do so much with 2 people. And then off the sheer side of this face, we have a pro line, which we can show you guys that another day, but highly do not recommend that until you're very proficient in Raiders. All right, here we go, girlies. Up and over. Left here. Yep. Oh yeah. Holy shit. She's loose today. In we go. Eyes up. Oh yeah. Man. First section done. Onto the climb. All right, here's ridge 2. Right after the climb. We were able to, this is where we were able to rake up a bit.
Yeah. Here's our rebuilt rock spine.
Take a breather into the last steep section, but that one we just finished was, I would say, the star of the show. Hardest one, stuff like that. Little drop, easy. You either go over the rock, or do this cool little chute, just check your pedals. Oh yeah, bro. The Rake It ride made a huge difference. This track is 10 out of 10. Yes. Wow. Amazing. Can't wait to clean up the top now. All right, on to the last steep. Bear in mind, we shoot into a road, so really keep your eyes up. Make sure you're clear.
Yeah!
Oh baby, that was so sick. Good one, man. Whew. Oh, yes. All right, the top of Raiders was horrific. Like so dry, so many baby heads, so
Unrideable almost.
kind of unrideable. There was like a lot of sections that I was like, Lord, I'm gonna live. But what we raked was 10 out of 10. So I'm super motivated to finish up the top half, but hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of that raking. Yeah, we're running out of daylight too. We were out here for probably a good 5 hours. That raking was a lot more work than I thought, but we're gonna get the rest of this thing raked and give you guys a full top to bottom of that, like an actual proper like race run. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and we'll catch you next time. Later.